What's up guys, Retro Gamer Gen X here, and in today's episode we're going to be working on this Apple IIe Unidisk. So this is the disk drive for the Apple IIe that I just recently restored here, and it looks horrible next to the Apple II right now. So what we're going to end up doing here is basically cleaning this all up, getting the tape residue off, getting it looking really nice, and then what we're going to end up doing is getting inside, blowing it all out with compressed air, cleaning the head, and also just checking the drive belt because it is belt driven, and make sure that belt's still in good shape after 40 plus years, and see if it doesn't have to be replaced. Also, I'll be lubricating the rails as well that the head goes back and forth on. Put it back together, and hopefully it'll look a lot nicer next to this newly restored Apple IIe. Now, keep an eye out guys, because I will be doing a video for this monitor as well. Basically the same thing, kind of taking it apart and just cleaning it all up and everything, checking the capacitors inside. That'll be coming up, but I definitely wanted to get this one and this one done. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Basically it's pretty simple to take apart. Just got a few screws here on the bottom. There we go guys. That's been taken out. I think I still have a disk and the drive as well. I should probably take out. Let's do that. Alright. We actually need to take this off as well. You know what? I better put this on now. Alright. Back again here, guys. See how that comes off. So that's just an EFI shield. And here we go. Here is the motherboard. So really not much to it. LS chips. Yep, not much to it. And no, these aren't blown capacitors, guys. That's just the glue or the epoxy that they use there. Oh, here's the LED thing. See if we can get this off. If I remember right, this is probably the biggest pain to try to get off of this thing. There it goes, finally. Yeah. I remember that was a pain. Okay, so now should be able to take this out of here, no problem. All right. Oh, there's that, guys. So now the board should just come on out. Simple as a pimple. There we go. And they've had some rework on this. As you can see, there's flux on the bottom of the board here. Actually going to this transistor, voltage regulator, whatever that might be. Interesting. Alright. So now we have this shield. Let me just take out of here. And there we go, guys. So this is basically the inside of the drive here. Pretty simple. Now here you can actually lift up on this. This is the Apple II disk drive. It's kind of like the Commodore, and only used one head. It wasn't dual headed. So you can lift up on this, and there's the head right there. So we'll clean that up, and then right down in here are the rails. We'll clean them up and get them re-lubricated. We'll take the bottom of the chassis off too, and we'll check the belt as well. But let me go ahead and spray this thing out. Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and take the bottom of the chassis off. All right. And there is the belt. And it seems to be in still really good shape after all these years. Oh my goodness, guys. It's nice and tight. It's not flexed. Great. Well, perfect, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and just spray some spray down. Really not too much dust, guys. It seems to be more just dirt is really what it is. All right. So let's bring the drive back over here. And yeah, let's go ahead and clean a head. The head, I should say. Pretty simple. It's like cleaning a head on a cassette deck. A little alcohol and Q-tip cleans it right up. Lift the head up. Yeah, it was a little dirty, I'm not gonna lie. All right. And next we're gonna kind of clean the rails here. Make sure they're not all gunked up. Grease and dirt and whatever else. Alright, I mean, not too bad, guys. A lot better than I thought it would be. And the head itself seems to move pretty easily. Not too bad. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, let me get some grease here. So I have some of this WD-40 silicone base grease stuff. I'm just going to spray on a Q-tip. I don't want to be spraying it into the actual device itself, so I'm going to apply it with a Q-tip here. And it's just some silicone grease. Like I said, just to grease up these rails, make them nice and slick. Oh yeah, that's a lot better right there, to tell you the truth. All right, so there we go, guys. So that's all been cleaned up and everything. Now, here's my thing. Do I really want to take the bezel off? I don't think I'm going to take the bezel off, guys. I think I'm going to leave the bezel on, simply because it will be a pain in the ass to get everything lined back up again. So I'm going to leave this alone. I may go over this with like a magic eraser, just kind of clean it up a little bit later on. I do see like some kid took a pencil, and there's pencil marks right in here from when it was in a school. That's kind of funny. But anyway, guys, yeah, seems to be working pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. So next step is to put this into the bathtub and use some of this Dawn Powerwash stuff, guys. This stuff is like the best stuff ever to clean all this retro stuff. I'm also going to clean this up with some alcohol, all the metal pieces like this and everything in here. I'll clean up with Q-tips. So let me get this started soaking first. So here we are back in the bathtub here. So we're just going to spray this down with this power wash stuff. Like I said, this is like the greatest soap ever, guys. This will get like anything clean. I'm telling you. The greatest stuff ever. Alright, so we're just going to let that sit and soak for a while, guys. And this time I'm going to show you, when I come in here and wipe it off, the difference after this has been soaking. So I'll leave it in here and soak for probably, I don't know, an hour or so. I'll come back to it and just kind of rinse it off with the magic eraser. You guys will see. So I'll be back. So while those pieces are soaking, guys, I'm going to go ahead and do a little cleanup here inside of the drive itself. Just to clean everything up. You know, there's dirt and gunk and whatever might be in here, accumulated dust from years and years and years, just to make it look nice. I always go over stuff with alcohol like this, guys. I always do it. See, as you can see, it is definitely dirty. A lot of people say this is overkill, but you know, honestly, you see what I'm talking about here. I might actually do this for the larger pieces in here. Alrighty, guys, so that's about it as far as just servicing and cleaning up the inside of the drive. So what I'm going to do is start kind of assembling it back together, and then we'll get the shell all cleaned up. Pretty much got this assembled here. Now I did want to go ahead and clean this cord up too, because it's pretty nasty and disgusting. So all I'm going to do here is just kind of take a paper towel with some alcohol and try to wipe it off. If that don't work, then I'll try the magic eraser and see what happens. So that's that. So that shell has been soaking for quite a while now, guys. So I think what we're going to do is go head off into the bathroom and go ahead and clean that up with the magic eraser and see how that turns out for us. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is go ahead and try to clean this up. You can see how the soap has been eating away at all the dirt, how it's all like piled up and stuff. Like I said, this stuff is amazing, guys. This soap. want you to see this. You guys can see this here. Watch this. Look how look at the difference. Look, day and night, guys. Holy cow! Just the dirt coming off of this thing is just ridiculous. Watch this. I'm hoping you guys are seeing this. But yeah, definitely, definitely dirty. No doubt about that. Now this tape residue, we're going to have to use some glue gun to get that off. We'll work on that here in a minute when we get back into the room. Yeah, just going to rinse this piece off, guys. Kind of off camera here. So let's look at the front of this one and watch this. Okay. How clean it becomes. Like I said, this soap is just amazing, guys. Used with a magic eraser, it's like the best thing ever. Look at the top of that. We're going to go ahead and assemble this thing here. Alrighty, guys, and there she is, all done and nice and clean and all refreshed and restored. So let's go ahead and get her plugged into the Apple and see if she still works. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and check this thing out. It looks really good, actually. Next to the Apple now, it's nice and bright. It's not all nasty and dark looking anymore. It actually looks like it belongs. So let's go ahead and fire her up and see if she works. Sounds good to me. And it actually loaded, it looked like a little bit faster than it was loading before, so that's kind of cool. Let's try to run this Pac-Man game. This one usually takes a little bit of time to load, so we'll see. Doesn't seem as clunky anymore either, now that I've greased up the rails and everything. So I think that's helped a little bit too. And of course, cleaning the head always helps. It definitely had some dirt and some grime on it. So, there we go. Works just fine. Good old Pac-Man on the Apple II. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys at this. But I'm going to go ahead and play some Pac-Man. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.
Game over, man.